Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I'm Natan Verhosky, your host with the most, and you are on the Frequency of Abundance. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm excited because we've got a very cool topic. We're doing resilient routines of magnetic leaders. And I think that a lot of us wonder, where does that, ritual come from? Is it by accident? So today we get to do a deep dive on Winning Wednesday. If you've been here all week, starting on Motivational Mondays, we did communities that move with you. Yesterday was so cool. We dedicated it to somebody that I look up to very much. Today on Triumphant Tuesday, leadership in relationships. That was amazing. Now on Winning Wednesday, we got resilient routines of magnetic leaders today. Tomorrow on Thriving Thursdays, frequency-led strategy. Fearless Friday ends off the week with scaling without sacrificing. And that's Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. On the weekends, pop in at 3 for Successful Saturday, Be the Lighthouse. And we end this week, about halfway through season 6 now, with Soaring Sunday, Living Your Vision Daily. So in today's episode, when we're looking at high frequency leadership, and it doesn't happen by accident, it's built through those intentional rituals. It's focusing on the daily practices, the energy resets, even the micro habits that are going to keep magnetic leaders aligned, grounded, and energized, even on the toughest days. So if your morning routine needs a frequency update, this episode is for you. Very pleased that you could be with us. And you can, as always, put a little like, comment, share down in the chat. I'm going to put in my contact information. Oh, hold on. Give me one sec. I will put this together. Voila. Now we can chit chat. Boom. Contact information is in the chat. I'd like to make sure that you know that there is so much available for you. And this is the kind of place that everything you can like, you can comment, share, you can join Frequency of Abundance. You can come and play and have some time with us. You can pop into Voices That Lead. And that is so much fun. It's our newest podcast, and I'll tell you a little bit about it later coming up. But today, and where we're really excited to have some fun with you, this is high frequency. And high frequency leadership isn't something you wake up with. It doesn't happen by accident. It's something you build day by day. The foundation of that magnetic resonance, that presence is magnetic because resilient routines. So we're uncovering the daily practices, the energy rituals that are going to fuel that sustainable leadership, even in those high pressure environments that we all know you have to go through as a leader. And it's just so, but it is where we're staying and playing right now. Now, know that anytime you want, there's always going to be a chance for you to level up. No matter if you're at 9 out of 10 personally and professionally, no matter if you're coming through on the hardest day and you pulled out and, you won, there's always better. And the beauty of better is progress equals happiness. So the more that you bite off that you can chew and then figure out a way to chew it, the happier you be. Constantly challenging yourself. Now, to build yourself resiliently, so that you have this residual strength that you have on tap as you need it, let's look at segment 1. This is the science of rituals and frequency. And a key insight I want you to remember, especially when we look at things like mirror neurons that don't know the difference between you actively participating in something versus them observe someone else actively participating in something. So me lifting weights, got it. I know what that feels like. Me watching someone else lift weights and me getting the same benefit as if I lifted the weights. That's mirror neurons. So a key insight would be that your nervous system, it craves rhythm. When you design routines that support your frequency, you amplify clarity, confidence, and consistency. So a nugget of wisdom would be that your body remembers. Routines are like signals to your subconscious to rise into power. Frequency is not about what you do once. It's about what you repeat energetically. Look at things like decision fatigue. It kills magnetism. Procrastination is a absolute energy drainer. Routines reduce choices and preserve energy for what matters. If you have to think about what you're eating, what you're wearing, what movie you want to go see, what is it? These are all things that reduce your ability to have energy on tap. Putting into place routines, knowing that I cook on these days so that I've got food for these days. I prep my clothes for the week so I don't have to think about it. I check the weather. I know what's up. Those little routines, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 15. Hey, those are energy. Those are 5, 10, 15. That's added up. That's 45 minutes you got now at the end of the day that you didn't have before because you weren't doing this right. Now you got an extra 45 minutes. What do you want to do? Sit back, chill, read a book, play, a video game on your phone, something. Routines are going to reduce the choices and preserve the energy for what matters. So an actionable idea would be audit your current routine. Does it create expansion or contraction? When you're looking at your morning scroll, that's contraction. When you're looking at breath work, in through the nose, hold, out through the mouth, hold. Breath work equals expansion. Scrolling equals contraction. Breath work equals expansion. Now, in segment 2, this one's going to be fun. We're looking at core elements of a magnetic daily routine. 5 anchors we're going to be looking at. So, if you're with me, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a share in the chat. You've got ticker tape information over here. Know that you can join Frequency of Abundance. We're on LinkedIn. Click the button, pop in, have yourself some fun. And know that, I remember mentioning it earlier, we've got an incredible podcast for you to join. If you're a leader, if you have legacy, if you can show someone else how to become limitless, please reach out to me.
Ever wonder what sets real leaders apart? It's not the corner office, it's the impact they make. Welcome to the Voices That Lead podcast with Natan Bukovsky, where we dive deep with leaders who put service first. These aren't just CEOs or big names. They're people making a difference, building legacies through acts of kindness, mentorship, and heart. Every episode you'll hear powerful stories, straight from those who lift others up and inspire change. Looking for practical advice, authentic conversations, or just a spark to unleash your own limitless potential? You'll find it here. Because leadership isn't just about where you end up, it's about who you help along the way. Join the community and get inspired. Reach out to be a featured guest on the program. Leaders, legacy, limitless. Subscribe to the Voices That Lead podcast. Join us as a speaker and let others be inspired by you. Become the leader you're meant to be.
Wouldn't that be fun? I can't wait for you to join us. Have some fun. Oh, got a wonderful comment from Carolyn. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Routines can be so useful, so long as they're still useful and serve us well. And I think that's the important part, because otherwise you shift from a routine and it starts becoming a habit. And again, good or bad, don't know, but different than a routine. So a routine that we keep doing can become a habit. And that's why as the routine serves you, rock on. But check it because that's so smart to make sure that it keeps serving you and that it doesn't just become a habit that you're like, wait a minute, why am I doing this? This isn't right. I don't need to do this anymore. Focus on that part. So now, segment 2, core elements of a magnetic daily routine. These are the 5 anchors of magnetic routines. 1, stillness. 2, movement. 3, intention setting. 4, voice activation. 5, reset rituals. throughout the day. Now let's begin. 1. Stillness. Breath work. Meditation. Simple silence. 3 to 10 minutes a day. Create space before input floods in. Stillness. Number 1. These are your 5 daily anchors. Number 2. Movement. Morning activation. Walk. Stretch. Shake. Dance. Move stagnant energy before work begins. Things like lymph in the body aren't moved by the heart. You can't pump it. You have to physically move in order to move lymph. If you're of the Asian persuasion and you have a little bit of knowledge and background on qi, same thing. It moves. So if you're in a traditional Chinese medicine background and you go, well, we only get sick because my qi got blocked and stopped. And if I hit a different prime meridian, I can readjust that and make it flow again. This is what we're talking about. Stagnant energy. Not potential energy, like a thing at the edge of the desk ready to fall off and become kinetic energy. This is stagnant. So you want to activate it. Walking, shaking, dancing, moving. That's 2. 3, intention setting. Ask what the frequency is that I want to lead with today. What's the frequency I want to lead with today? Use those power questions like, how can I serve from overflow? What would my future self choose? Give yourself permission. This is daydreaming for the most positive version of you. This is the most possible, best case scenario of you just like wool gathering in your head. This is so creative and so purposeful. It will give back what you're looking for. 4, voice activation. Speak your intentions out loud. Tone sets frequency. I will be happy. I hope. Because that's what your voice says. I hope, maybe. I will be happy. Okay. I want you to say, I will be happy as if you are happy right now. I will be happy. Oh, that's different. Voice activation. Speak your intentions out loud. Use a mirror. Use voice declarations. You're declaring it to you. Accept it, believe it, internalize it. It's you. That's a beautiful thing. That's where you get to come from on that source. That's where you get to stay and play. That's why it all makes sense. Now, number 5, reset rituals throughout the day. 90-minute work blocks, right? No more. And then have to take a 5-minute reset every 90 minutes, no matter what. Cold water splash, breath reset, mantra loop, a power pose, 5 minutes every 90. So every hour and a half you work, give yourself 5 minutes. But 5 minutes, not just, it's a reset, not just a rest. There is a big difference. So focus on where you need to know the difference in you between, do I need a rest or do I need a reset? Because a reset is active and a rest is passive. I think that would be the easiest way to see the difference. A mini exercise for you would be to design a 15-minute magnetic morning. 3 minutes of silence, 5 minutes of movement, 2 minutes of breath work, 5 minutes of journaling with the prompt. Today, I embody the frequency of, fill in the last word. How deep was that? These are your core elements of magnetic daily routines. The anchors are stillness, movement, intention setting, voice activation, and reset rituals throughout the day. Your mini exercise is 15 minutes well spent because you will be so pumped and ready to go before your day even starts. It's power on tap. Now, section 3 is micro habits that are going to build long-term resilience. We'll look at an actionable micro habit. So a 1-minute power rule. Every time you transition, before meetings, after calls, in between things, take 60 seconds, 1 minute, Reset. Eyes closed, deep breath, anchor your posture. Take a minute to come back into you. Take a look at a gratitude trigger. Anchor moments of gratitude to existing habits, like when you're brushing your teeth. Give thanks for something that went well today. No phone for the first hour rule. These are a lot of cool things, and they don't work for everyone. But I wanted you to know these are best practices, not just best efforts. Most people would want to wake up, not run and grab their phone, not get cracking and activating. Some people I know do. Some people are fine with that. They are running already on such a high frequency that they're already up and at 'em. They've had the stillness while they were, snoozing in bed for the last 20 minutes. That was their preempt. But everyone's different. And one of the big ones that a lot of people should follow that makes a lot of sense for the vast majority of us, no phone first hour rule. So it's avoiding a dopamine hijack. Lets you define your energy before the outside world does. You start reading something good, you go up. You start reading something bad, you go down. You start reading something stressful, you get stressed. And you've just been up for 3 seconds. It's going to be a very long, very stressful day. That's why they don't suggest it. That's why. Now, let's look at 3 frequency checkpoints: morning, midday, and evening. Just ask the simplest question: where's my energy at? Rate it. -10, 0, +10. Where's your energy at? I'm at about a 3. Okay. Ask yourself, where do I want to be? Well, I'm not really doing anything. I'm reading a book. Well, then I think a 3 is pretty good. Okay. I'm flying an airplane. 3 is probably not quite high enough on the energy activation level. You might want to be at around a 6 or 7. Gotcha. Oh, you know what? I checked my energy. I'm at about a 9. Oh, wow. What are you doing? I'm just reading a book. Yeah, it must be a very intense book. No. So your energy matches what you're doing. The point of doing a morning, midday, and an evening frequency check and doing a pulse check on yourself and where my energy's at is so that you can then go, and where should it be? That's the end of it. It's kind of like asking a question without any answer. This is the answer. So adjust it through movement, adjust it through hydration, adjust it through grounding. These are the rules and tools that we teach. So next step would be to pick one habit and implement it for 7 days. Just one. I don't want you to stack too soon. I know we always talk about habit stacking and stuff, and that's great to get more stuff done. Right now, this is fairly new muscle. I don't want you to overwork it. I don't want you to get sore and tired and not want to go back to the gym the next day. So pick one habit only and implement it for 7 days. We'll stack stuff later, but right now I want you to master one, then we'll layer it and we'll get to come through. Now, that was your day. Before we go into night routines that are going to fortify tomorrow's frequency, I want you to know this is a place that is safe and free and not just available for you in all ways. If you wanted to join us on Frequency of Abundance, please do. If you wanted to come, just go LinkedIn, the Frequency of Abundance, click groups, bubbly boop, you're there. We also are expanding out always and always. So now you can find us everywhere with shorts on TikTok, Instagram, our YouTube channel. You can come in and subscribe, have some fun in the sun and play with us there. And it's absolutely going to be a newsletter coming out. And there's absolutely going to be a wonderful announcement when all of this gets syndicated and we get picked up by a major television broadcaster. And so the fun in the sun is going to happen when we can truly, truly expand to so many places and so many people. Oh, wonderful. Carolyn's comment, so true. Ground yourself first and be present in your awareness before moving through the waves of your day. Yes. And I think that's why they say don't do the dopamine rush first thing. And I'm like, yes, I get where they're coming from. And at the same time, I also understand that it's not going to do it for you if you don't let it do it. If you have some control over yourself, you can look at it and be like, all right, okay. Anyway, and move on. But most people energetically are a little more open first thing in the morning. And so they're a little, their defenses are down. And because of that, they're not going to have the same ability. Now, I want you to know any given time you want, there is an elite energy coach available for you. Hello. I've been working with Olympians, national sports teams, Cirque du Soleil acrobats for about 30 years now. I've had about 15,000 people come through my hands as a coach. And after having written Personal Momentum, Secrets of Self Transformation, and Moments of Power, Quotes from the Wall of Wisdom, I was looking at ways that we can just stop wasting emotional energy. So, available to you are mental, physical, emotional drills that I learned from the highest performers around the world for decades. And I wanted to reach out and let you know if you wanted to work one on one with an Olympic elite energy coach, hi, I'm available for you. If you wanted to come to a group gathering, a retreat, a mastermind, a place with a handful of other peak performers where we all can really grow together, absolutely. I want you to think of joining us here.
Meet Natan Verkovsky, Elite Energy Coach, helping top performers break limits, activate their energy, and achieve unstoppable momentum. Welcome to the Personal Momentum Retreat, an exclusive experience designed for executives, entrepreneurs, and visionaries who demand more from life. Every month, top performers gather to master powerful mental, physical, and emotional drills, strategies used by world-class leaders to unlock peak performance and resilience. At this retreat, you won't just learn, you'll experience transformation, shift your energy, break through barriers, and build unstoppable momentum. Get a sneak peek at our weekly preview event, happening every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Experience firsthand the mental, physical, and emotional drills that will change your game. Success is not about working harder. It's about activating your personal momentum. Reserve your spot today.
So there's your personal invitation. Know that if you want to join us at Frequency of Abundance, pop in. Know that if you want to come to Personal Momentum Retreats or work with an elite energy coach, it's available for you. The offerings are there in case it resonates, in case you're at the right place and right time in your life, that it matters and it makes a difference for you. That's why we wanted to know what's coming in and going on with your life. So thank you so much for commenting, for liking, for sharing. It helps the algorithm. It helps spread the love, spread the message. And while these are live now, they will be on TV quite soon. And that will be fun when we get to interact in that way. Let's look at some night routines that fortify tomorrow's frequency. Best practices. No stimulation 1 hour before bed. Use dim lights, no screens. These help you reset. Reflect. What did I do today that aligned with my highest self? Visualization. See tomorrow's leadership moments going smoothly. Let's make a tool. So create a let's go list. Write 3 things you released today before sleep. Let go list. What are you ready to let go? Not everyone can. And it's one of the things that if you don't weed your emotional garden and get rid of this crap that you don't need, it's going to hang out and persist and be with you. So your habits are not about productivity, they're about identity. When your rituals start to reflect who you want to become, your transformation accelerates. It's not about just doing routines, it's about becoming the kind of person who never lets their energy lead them astray. Stability, and that really helps create scalability. So the more resilient your internal rhythm, the more external responsibility you can carry without collapsing. Ever seen those people like, how do you do so much? I'm like, well, there's an expression. If you want something done, give it to a busy person. They're not just organized. Their internal rhythm is resilient. And because of that, they can carry more external responsibility without collapsing. Chaos outside can't disrupt the calm inside if you've built it into your bones. So let's look at the most magnetic leaders aren't the loudest. They're the most anchored. They know who they are. They don't rush. Their presence speaks before they do. And that's cultivated every single morning, every single breath, every single step that they take. So if your leadership feels stretched or reactive, Don't start with energy, start with routine. Because the way you lead yourself is the way the world will follow. And that's where I wanted you to feel anchored, anchored in your present, anchored in your moment, knowing that this resilience and these are the routines that you do on a daily basis that build that resilience into you. That's why all of this happens. Now, 6 seasons into Frequency of Abundance, that's where we wanted to play. So come on back for tomorrow. We're going to have Thriving Thursday, frequency led strategy. Fearless Friday, 9 a.m. is going to end off the week of the work with the work week. Well, let's try that in English. Scaling without sacrificing. Weekends, 3 p.m. Midday, mid-weekend reset. Successful Saturday, be the lighthouse. Soaring Sunday, living your vision daily. I want to make sure that you understood that these morning routines and the frequency update that we just did today, put in your tool belt. This is powerful stuff. These are things that'll make sure that they elevate you as you need them wherever you want to go. Know that you can pop in and join us on the Voices That Lead. It's a wonderful, wonderful podcast and a wonderful place for you to come and express yourself. Now, if you're wondering where all of this is from and how we got so blessed to be able to do this, it is the gorgeous Allura Creative, the only not-for-profit public relations house in the world. They are hunting whales for you so you don't have to. They will go after the C-suite executive, the leaders, the owners, the founders, and they have such a delightful way to get these incredible people interested in you that it is proprietary methodology, trademark pending. That's how unique they treat everyone. And that's what makes your guests feel so incredible.
I'm
Let's take
sure
a
you've
listen.
heard the news. There's a game-changing PR house in town. At Allura Creative Agency, we specialize in bringing visionaries together. As the first and only not-for-profit public relations house, we offer exclusive, invitation-only events tailored for C-suite leaders, executives, professionals, and founders. Imagine this, you co-hosting an event alongside top industry leaders, seamlessly connecting with your ideal clients. Our done-for-you approach means we handle everything, from getting butts in seats to your co-host, personally introducing you and your unique offer. Founded during the global lockdown, Allura was born out of a commitment to empower coaches, healers, and experts. Today, we continue that mission by providing a platform for you to shine and expand your influence. Join our exclusive community and experience the power of authentic connection. Discover how Allura Creative Agency can elevate your brand and help you unlock your full potential. Curious? Book a time to speak with us today and step into a world of endless opportunities. Allura Creative Agency, elevating brands and inspiring leaders. Won't you join us today?
There you go, your final invitation for today. Oh, look, thank you. Wonderful talk that you've discussed at such a deep, detailed, and personal level for others. Thank you so much. We try to mix it up. We want it to be heartfelt. We want it to be available for everybody. We really want to show that there are so many incredible places and so many incredible things that are out there for us. And some of us get lost in the sauce, and that's okay. We'll need to do one of these exercises. And that's why we need some factual stuff to do. And some of us are doing so much, we forgot why we're doing it. And that's okay too. That's because we need to make sure that you know this is a thought and we need to inspire you with the thoughts. So the episodes mix a little thinking, a little doing, a little future proofing, and some homework. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. It's going to be exciting and fun, as we say every day at the end of every stream.